Hello my friends, Boomy here once again with another video for you, my SWTOR brothers and sisters. How's everyone doing today in a galaxy far, far, far? Oh, wait, what? SWTOR is part of something Star Wars related. Oh wait, this is your first time on the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button for all your SWTOR fun news. And sometimes guides and updates right here, right now. My friends, this is just gonna be a little video, right? There's not much news going on right now, but we are coming towards news for Star Wars: The Old Republic. Finally, they will have, and we'll see it in just a second, they will have a featurette at Star Wars Celebration, which is taking place this coming weekend, the Easter weekend, right? It's going to be in Japan. A couple representatives from Broadsword are going to be over there. I believe it's Jackie, Ashley, and some dude that I can't remember. But yes, they're going to be over there, right? They're going to be representing Star Wars: The Old Republic. And I will say, for years, even when I was part of the influencer program over there at SWTOR land, when talking with other content creators as well, is that we have always been scratching our heads as to why the companies outside of SWTOR, right? EA, Disney, BioWare at the time, why whenever there's tons of releases of Star Wars stuff, why SWTOR just never really was able to grab a hold of that marketing stream and be a part of it outside of making, you know, stupid cartel market adjacent gear influenced by stuff, right? Well, the only people who would know that's in there are people who listen to the news here, obviously, and people who play the game look on the cartel market, but not the wider Star Wars audience out there, which is kind of dumb. Right? Like, why? There's been a lot of missteps in the time this game has been around. So it's kind of funny that now, what, 14 years later or whatnot? Well, we'll skip the first year because they did a lot of marketing for the game in the beginning days. But 13 odd years later, that now finally SWTOR is getting a place at Star Wars Celebration. And I know in 2019 when Charles Boyd did some interviews and whatnot that was going on there, but never something that was, you know, forefront in Star Wars Celebration. So let's see what Papa Keith had to say about this, and then we'll just continue to talk about it. And this is what he had to say from his quarterly update. He said, "This is a wonderful year for Star Wars fans all around the world. Star Wars Celebration 2025 will be hosted in Tokyo, Japan this year, and those attending may see a couple familiar faces there. While we are not hosting a cantina, Ashley, Jackie, and Joe," there you go, Joe, I forgot your name because I didn't read it earlier, "will be out and about meeting players and representing SWTOR during that weekend." He says SWTOR will also have a featurette on a Star Wars Celebration live stream as well. He said, "We will communicate the exact date and time when it will all air, and you will not want to miss it. We plan to show some never-before-seen footage, so be sure to tune in." I'm excited for that. I am. I think it's a good thing for this game, especially to get fresh blood in. Yes, we do know new players are coming into this game when they find it. If this game ever went the console, holy crap, we'd probably get a lot more. And we're not gonna poo on everything from the veterans player standpoint. I think this is a great thing to see Star Wars SWTOR featured. A featurette, something as grand as huge as Star Wars Celebration. I love that. And whomever came up with this idea, whomever was able to get this into the works, you deserve a raise because it's about freaking time. This game has never done well with marketing and has never done well in a PR standpoint, and has always been very silent, and they've missed so many great opportunities to be able to get themselves out there in front of millions of fans, whereas they don't now, because a lot of people look at SWTOR and they're like, oh, that game's still going on? Dang, really? It's a thing. So again, I love this idea that they're going to be. So what do we think what the feature's going to be? If we're already waxing eloquently talking about Darth Jadis returning, right? This would be a great time to feature Darth Jadis returning not for a 7.1. Well, yeah, maybe for a 7.7. Sorry, not 7.1. A 7.7 as a tease, right? He could piggyback and become the next expansion for the game. At least that's what I would do, but I'm obviously not one of the writers of this game. So God only knows, the Mandalorians might have another civil war. But I think Darth Jadis is going to make a return. I think that one's going to make a giant splash, and a lot of people are looking forward to seeing him come back again, have been wanting to see him come back again. I think doing anything with Malgus spearheading anything into a new expansion would be a horrible mistake, because I think as much as a lot of us love Malgi-Poo, that character just needs to die and go away. Time to put him into retirement and go out there and do what it is that Malgi-Poo likes to do. So yeah, I think it's going to be Jadis. What do you guys think we're going to see there? Let's be serious about it. What do you guys think we're going to see at Star Wars Celebration in Tokyo, Japan? Yeah, so put your comments in the comment section below. Let's keep the conversation going on down there. Make sure you hit that like button, the share button, and that bell notification button, my friends. Apparently, YouTube really likes it when you do that. You might not always get the notification, but the algorithm likes it. I don't know, I've been doing this for so long and I still don't understand how this all works sometimes. And hey, you want to have early access to videos? You want to get a monthly podcast? Why not become a member to the channel? And hey, I also do a World of Warcraft podcast as well. Thrall's Balls podcast. Find us wherever you can listen to your podcasts. And make sure you hit that subscribe button and become part of the family here at Boomy Nation, the Freak Show YouTube, the black sheep of gaming. And as always, my friends, learn to be kind. It's about community. And don't forget to spay and neuter your Wookiees. We'll see you later, my friends. Good day. Hit that button, ask for